I save the destination anyway, even though I'm not going, at least not right now, at least not this month. I save the destination anyway, like a promise to my future self, a small reminder that the dream is still alive. The trip didn't happen, the timing wasn't right, the budget had opinions, the calendar had objections. The practical side of life won the discussion, fair and square. But before I closed the page, before I moved on, I clicked save, just in case. The plan disappeared, the possibility remained. I saved the destination anyway, even though I'm not going, at least not right now, at least not this month. I saved the destination anyway, like a promise to my future self, a small reminder that the dream is still alive. Now it sits in a folder with other future adventures, places I'll visit someday, cities I'll wander through, restaurants I'll eventually find, and sunsets I'll probably photograph badly, but enthusiastically. Every saved location feels less like a cancellation and more like a date-late introduction. The date is uncertain, the interest is not. I save the destination anyway. Every bookmark feels hopeful, every map pin feels patient, every saved photo feels like an invitation. I save the destination anyway, because some dreams deserve a little extra time. Maybe not every adventure needs to happen immediately. Maybe some of them need time to grow. I save the destination anyway. The city is still waiting, the coastline is still there, the mountains aren't going anywhere, and neither is the curiosity. I save the destination anyway, not because I know when I'll go, but because I know I still want to, and somehow that feels important. Travel status postponed, bookmark status permanent. I'll probably go someday, that's what I keep thinking. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not soon, but someday feels right. I'll probably go someday, the destination keeps waiting, and somehow that makes me smile more than it should. The tabs are closed now, the flight price is forgotten, the travel videos have stopped recommending themselves. Life returned to its normal pace, the excitement settled down, the fantasy got quieter, but it never really left, it just moved to a different corner of my mind. The urgency faded, the curiosity stayed. I'll probably go someday, that's what I keep thinking. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not soon, but someday feels right. I'll probably go someday, the destination keeps waiting, and somehow that makes me smile more than it should. Maybe it'll happen suddenly, a cheap flight, a free weekend, a random decision on an ordinary afternoon. Maybe one day I'll stop in imagining and start booking, stop planning and start leaving without realizing today's the day. The map is still there, the road is still open. I'll probably go someday. Every safe destination feels like a future memory waiting patiently for its turn. I'll probably go someday. Every dream deserves a chance, even if it takes longer than expected. Sometimes the best journeys begin years before departure, with a thought, a photograph, or a feeling you can't quite explain. I'll probably go someday. The world is still out there, the cities are still glowing, the trains are still running, the oceans are still arguing, and the sunsets are still doing their best work. I'll probably go someday. Until then, the dream can stay with me, growing quietly in the background of ordinary days. Departure date unknown, destination still calling. What if I just left this weekend? Nothing dramatic, nothing permanent, just a bag and a destination. What if I just left this weekend, caught a train, booked a flight, and disappeared from my routine for a little while? The idea arrived suddenly, like most dangerous ideas do. I was doing absolutely nothing when it showed up. One moment I was scrolling, the next moment I was checking departures to places I'd never considered. 30 seconds earlier, the thought was casual, the imagination was not. What if I just left this weekend? Nothing dramatic, nothing permanent, just a bag and a destination. What if I just left this weekend, caught a train, booked a flight, and disappeared from my routine for a little while? I started doing the math, which is always a mistake. The flights looked possible, the hotels looked reasonable, the calendar looked surprisingly empty, and suddenly the difference between a fantasy and a real plan started shrinking at an alarming rate. The practical questions appeared, the exciting answers arrived first. What if I just left this weekend? Every reason felt convincing, every destination looked inviting, every travel video felt like encouragement. What if I just left this weekend, just to prove the world is bigger than my weekly schedule? Maybe the best adventures don't begin with certainty. Maybe they begin with a question you can't stop asking. What if I just left this weekend? The idea keeps getting louder. The suitcase looks useful, the passport looks optimistic, and the horizon keeps making excellent points. What if I just left this weekend? Maybe I'd come back one day, maybe I'd come back different, maybe I'd finally understand why the thought appeared in the first place. Current plan, stay home, alternative plan, under serious consideration. The window seat is calling me every time I see a plane, every time I board a train, every time the road stretches out ahead. The window seat is calling me like it knows something I don't, like there's a better story waiting just beyond the glass. I always choose the same seat if I get the chance. Not for the extra view, not for the photographs, not even for the sunsets, although those help. It's because looking out the window makes it feel real, like I'm actually going somewhere instead of just arriving. The destination matters, the journey argues otherwise. The window seat is calling me every time I see a plane, every time I board a train, every time the road stretches out ahead. The window seat is calling me like it knows something I don't, like there's a better story waiting just beyond the glass. I could spend hours watching cities disappear, watching coastlines emerge, watching mountains arrive, watching tiny roads twist through places I'll probably never visit. There's something comforting about seeing the world without needing to hurry through it. The view keeps changing, the curiosity stays the same. The window seat is calling me. Every cloud looks meaningful, every river looks important, every town looks interesting. From 30,000 feet, the window seat is calling me, turning ordinary travel into a moving documentary about possibility. Maybe freedom isn't the destination, maybe freedom is watching the landscape change and knowing you're part of it. The window seat is calling me, the horizon keeps expanding, the world keeps unfolding 1 mile at a time, and somehow that's enough. The window seat is calling me, not because I know where I'm going, but because I love the feeling of moving toward something new. Seat preference, window, always, always. I think I need to go somewhere, I don't know where yet, but every street I see today feels a little too familiar. I think I need to go somewhere, maybe just for a little while, somewhere with different coffee shops and different sunsets and different problems. It started on a Tuesday, nothing dramatic happened. The weather was fine, work was normal, life was doing exactly what life usually does. Then somehow I found myself looking at flights to cities I'd never visited for reasons I couldn't explain. Nobody upset me, nothing went wrong, I just suddenly wanted a different horizon. I think I need to go somewhere, I don't know where yet, but every street I see today feels a little too familiar. I think I need to go somewhere, maybe just for a little while, somewhere with different coffee shops and different sunsets and different problems. Now every travel video feels strangely personal, every train station looks cinematic, every tiny coastal town appears to be destination sounds convincing. Every ticket feels tempting. I think I need to go somewhere, somewhere nobody expects me, somewhere my daily routine can't find me for a few days. Maybe I don't need a new life, maybe I just need a different view. But right now, those two things feel surprisingly similar. I think I need to go somewhere. The feeling's getting louder, the airport sounds exciting, the highway looks inviting, and every map I open feels like an opportunity. I think I need to go somewhere, maybe not forever, maybe not even far, but somewhere beyond the places I already know. Destination to be determined. The city feels smaller today. I swear it wasn't yesterday. The same streets, the same buildings, the same shortcuts home. The city feels smaller today, like I've walked every corner twice, and suddenly everything familiar feels a little too familiar. Nothing changed overnight, the coffee shop's still there, the traffic still moves exactly the same way. The park is where I left it, the skyline hasn't moved, but somehow everything feels closer, like the map folded in while I wasn't looking. Maybe it's not the city, maybe it's me. The city feels smaller today. I swear it wasn't yesterday. The same streets, the same buildings, the same shortcuts home. The city feels smaller today, like I've walked every corner twice, and suddenly everything familiar feels a little too familiar. Now every travel ad feels strangely persuasive. Every airport photo looks like an invitation. Every train leaving somewhere feels a little personal, like the universe keeps asking the same question over and over again. What are you doing this weekend? The restlessness is growing, the radius is shrinking. The city feels smaller today, and every destination feels larger. Every place I've never seen keeps gaining value. The city feels smaller today, not worse, just smaller, like it's gently suggesting I go look around for a while. Maybe I don't need to escape anything. Maybe I just need something new to look at for a few days. The city feels smaller today, and the world feels bigger. The stations feel busier, the highways feel longer, and every flight I scroll past looks like a possibility. The city feels smaller today, but maybe that's not a problem. Maybe that's just how wanderlust starts, quietly on an ordinary afternoon. Current location, physically here, mentally elsewhere. Mentally elsewhere. I opened flight prices by accident. That's how the whole thing started. I wasn't planning a trip, I was just looking. 5 minutes later, I'm comparing destinations, calculating vacation days, and wondering if I belong in another country. It happened so innocently. One search, one click, one completely harmless question. How much would it cost to go somewhere interesting? That's all I wanted to know, just information, pure curiosity, nothing more, at least initially. The first price felt surprising. The second price felt possible. I opened flight prices by accident. That's how the whole thing started. I wasn't planning a trip, I was just looking. 5 minutes later, I'm comparing destinations, calculating vacation days, and wondering if I belong in another country. Now I've got 12 tabs open, 3 continents under consideration, and exactly 0 commitment to staying where I am. The algorithm keeps helping show me beaches, mountains, old cities, tiny cafes, and pictures of people who look suspiciously happier than I do right now. The prices keep dropping, my self-control keeps following. I opened flight prices by accident. Now every destination sounds reasonable. Every departure gate feels romantic. Every passport stamp looks like a personality upgrade. I opened flight prices by accident. Suddenly, my current location feels negotiable. It's amazing how quickly a number on a screen can turn into a completely different future. I opened flight prices by accident. The day never recovered. The airport sounds exciting. The suitcase looks useful, and every map I see feels like a suggestion. I opened flight prices by accident. Now I'm watching travel videos, reading hotel reviews, and convincing myself this is still casual research, not booking, just investigating extensively. I've already packed in my head. The suitcase isn't moving, but somehow I've chosen outfits for a trip that doesn't exist. I've already packed in my head. The destination changes hourly, but the excitement stays exactly the same, as if I'm leaving tomorrow. I haven't booked a flight, I haven't requested time off. I haven't even decided which country we're discussing. But somehow I've already imagined walking through unfamiliar streets, ordering coffee badly and pretending I know where I'm going. The trip isn't real. The anticipation is. I've already packed in my head. The suitcase isn't moving, but somehow I've chosen outfits for a trip that doesn't exist. I've already packed in my head. The destination changes hourly, but the excitement stays exactly the same, as if I'm leaving tomorrow. I've mentally packed 3 jackets, 2 pairs of shoes, a camera I barely use, and an unrealistic promise it keeps organizing itself. The calendar remains empty. I've already packed in my head. The planning has begun without permission, without tickets, without any practical details. I've already packed in my head, and every travel video feels like confirmation that I'm making excellent decisions. Sometimes the trip starts long before the airport. Sometimes it starts with a map and an afternoon that feels too ordinary. I've already packed in my head. The excitement is fully operational. The destination is uncertain. The budget is questionable, but the dream is perfectly organized. I've already packed in my head. Now all I need is a ticket, a reason, and slightly more money. Suitcase status, imaginary, ready to go. The train station looked romantic again. I know that's probably a warning sign. Everybody else was catching trains. I was imagining a new life. The train station looked romantic again. Like every departure meant something. Like every platform was offering me a different version of myself. I was only passing through on an ordinary afternoon. Nothing dramatic, nothing cinematic. Then I heard an announcement. Watched a train arrive. Saw people carrying bags with places to be. And suddenly my entire schedule felt optional. I wasn't traveling, but part of me was ready. The train station looked romantic again. I know that's probably a warning sign. Everybody else was catching trains. I was imagining a new life. The train station looked romantic again. Like every departure meant something. Like every platform was offering me a different version of myself. The destination board started looking inspirational. Every city name sounded like an opportunity. I convinced myself that somewhere between platform 7 and platform 8, the answer to all my problems was preparing to depart in approximately 12 minutes. The announcement sounded practical. My imagination disagreed. The train station looked romantic again. Now every ticket feels symbolic. Every suitcase looks adventurous. Every traveler seems to know something I don't. The train station looked romantic again. And suddenly, standing still became the difficult part. Maybe it's not about leaving. Maybe it's about knowing you could. The train station looked romantic again. The platforms felt like possibilities. The track stretched out forever. The city felt smaller and the world felt larger. The train station looked romantic again. So I stood there for a while, watching departures and pretending one of them was mine. Train status, not boarding. Considering it. I keep looking at maps, like they're gonna tell me something. Every city, every coastline, every road feels full of possibilities. I keep looking at maps more than any any normal person should. Like the answer I'm searching for might be hidden in a place I've never been. It started with one destination, just a little curiosity, a quick search, a harmless glance, then suddenly I was zooming out, then zooming in, then tracing highways through towns I couldn't pronounce, and somehow that felt productive. The map stayed still, my imagination did not. I keep looking at maps, like they're gonna tell me something. Every city, every coastline, every road feels full of possibilities. Oh, I keep looking at maps, more than any normal person should. Like the answer I'm searching for might be hidden in a place I've never been. Now I've got favorites, a mountain town over here, a seaside village over there, a city I've never visited but somehow miss already. I planned entire weekends around locations I discovered 20 minutes ago. The confidence is remarkable, the research is questionable, the destinations keep multiplying, the reasons arrive later. I keep looking at maps, and every route feels exciting. Every train line looks adventurous, every airport icon feels like temptation. I keep looking at maps, and every place name sounds like a chapter I haven't read yet. Maybe I'm not searching for a location, maybe I'm searching for a feeling, and maps just happen to look like directions. I keep looking at maps, the world keeps getting bigger, the screen keeps scrolling, the possibilities keep growing, and my current location keeps feeling temporary. I keep looking at maps, not because I know where I'm going, but because somewhere out there feels like exactly where I need to be. Current destination undecided, current obsession, maps. Every road looks like an escape route. I know that's a dramatic way to put it, but lately every highway sign feels a little personal. Every road looks like an escape route, every exit feels inviting, like the world keeps whispering you could keep going if you wanted to. I was driving home the usual way, the familiar route, the same turns, the same traffic lights, the same radio stations, and suddenly I started wondering what would happen if I just didn't take my normal exit for once. The GPS had a plan, my imagination had several. Every road looks like an escape route. I know that's a dramatic way to put it, but lately every highway sign feels a little personal. Every road looks like an escape route, every exit feels inviting, like the world keeps whispering you could keep going if you wanted to. North sounds interesting, south sounds relaxing, east sounds adventurous, west sounds cinematic. At this point, the directions themselves have developed personalities, and somehow every one of them seems more exciting than my current schedule. The distance looks reasonable, the responsibilities disagree. Every road feels increasingly difficult. Maybe I'm not trying to get away from anything. Maybe I'm just trying to get closer to something new. Every road looks like an escape route. The horizon keeps winning arguments. The map keeps expanding. The curiosity keeps growing. And the ordinary keeps feeling a little less convincing. Every road looks like an escape route. Not because I need to leave, but because it's nice to remember that I can whenever I want. Current status, still driving home, mentally halfway to somewhere else. Somewhere else sounds amazing right now. I don't even care where, a tiny town, a big city, a place I can't pronounce correctly. Somewhere else sounds amazing right now. Every destination keeps improving. The further away it is from where I'm sitting. Nothing's wrong exactly, that's the confusing part. The coffee tastes fine, the weather's decent, life is behaving normally. And somehow that's what started this, a completely ordinary day that made me want something completely different. The routine stayed the same, my attention did not. Somewhere else sounds amazing right now. I don't even care where, a tiny town, a big city, a place I can't pronounce correctly. Somewhere else sounds amazing right now. Every destination keeps improving. The further away it is from where I'm sitting. Now every travel article feels personally directed. Every beach looks peaceful. Every mountain looks wise. Every narrow street with little cafes appears to contain the exact version of happiness I've apparently been missing this whole time. The imagination keeps editing. Reality can't compete. Somewhere else sounds amazing right now. Every photo feels convincing. Every ticket seems affordable. Every plan seems realistic for at least 3 minutes. Somewhere else sounds amazing right now. And every place I've never visited keeps gaining value. It's funny how quickly an unfamiliar place can start feeling like the answer to questions you haven't even asked. Somewhere else sounds amazing right now. The possibilities are multiplying. The maps are open, the flights are bookmarked, and my attention has officially departed. Somewhere else sounds amazing right now. Maybe it's wanderlust, maybe it's curiosity, maybe I just need a different view for a little while. Current location here, preferred location undetermined. Undetermined. I could start over in another city. I've already thought this through. A new apartment, a new coffee shop, a new version of myself. I could start over in another city, and somehow least according to the story I've been telling myself all afternoon. It started with a travel video somewhere with old buildings, tree-lined streets, and people riding bicycles like they had everything figured out. 10 minutes later, I was imagining a completely different life, based entirely on 3 minutes of footage and excellent lighting. The evidence was limited, the confidence was not. I could start over in another city. I've already thought this through. A new apartment, a new coffee shop, a new version of myself. I could start over in another city, and somehow everything would make sense, at least according to the story I've been telling myself all afternoon. In this imaginary future, I know all the best places, the hidden restaurants, the quiet parks, the perfect bookstore. I've somehow become more interesting, more adventurous, and significantly better at waking up early, which should have been the first clue. This fantasy wasn't realistic. The city keeps changing, the dream stays the same. I could start over in another city. Every destination feels promising, every skyline looks meaningful, every neighborhood feels like possibility. I could start over in another city and leave behind at least 3 problems I've never actually defined. Maybe the city isn't the point, maybe it's the feeling of imagining that anything could happen. I could start over in another city. The fantasy keeps improving, the streets get prettier, the weather gets better. My future self keeps becoming more impressive. I could start over in another city, or maybe I just like knowing that somewhere out there a different life could be waiting. Move date imaginary, mood considering it. I've invented a new life already, and honestly it's going great. I haven't bought a ticket, I haven't packed a bag, but somehow I've built an entire future. I've invented a new life already. The details keep improving every time I think about it. It started with a destination, then came an apartment, then came a neighborhood, then came a favorite cafe. Then somehow I had a daily routine, a group of friends, and a surprisingly successful career in a city I've never actually visited. The planning got ambitious, reality wasn't consulted. I've invented a new life already, and honestly it's going great. I haven't bought a ticket, I haven't packed a bag, but somehow I've built an entire future. I've invented a new life already. The details keep improving every time I think about it. In this version of events, I wake up early, exercise regularly, know exactly where I'm going, and somehow never get lost, which is impressive because in real life I've gotten lost inside buildings with only one hallway. But fantasy me is thriving. The fictional version keeps setting unrealistic standards. I've invented a new life already. Every detail feels perfect. The weather is better, the food is amazing. suspiciously consistent. It's funny how quickly a place you've never seen can start feeling like home.
I've invented a new life already.
The fantasy is fully developed. The apartment is plants, the cafe knows my order, and every sunset arrives exactly on schedule. I've invented a new life already. Now all I need is a plane ticket, a large amount of money, and several miracles. Current residents, reality, future residents, still under consideration. The airport feels like freedom. Maybe that's why I love it. Everybody's going somewhere, nobody's standing still. The airport feels like freedom, like possibility with a boarding pass, like the world gets bigger every time a gate number appears. I got here way too early, like I always do. Now I'm sitting by the window, watching planes arrive and leave. And somehow every departure feels more exciting than whatever's waiting for me back home. The runway stretches outward, my imagination follows. The airport feels like freedom. Maybe that's why I love it. Everybody's going somewhere, nobody's standing still. The airport feels like freedom, like possibility with a boarding pass, like the world gets bigger every time a gate number appears. The destination board looks strangely inspiring. Dozens of cities, dozens of futures, dozens of stories beginning right now. People dragging suitcases, families saying goodbye, solo travelers looking calm and neat, romanticizing all of it again. The announcements sound ordinary, the moment does not. The airport feels like freedom. Every gate feels important. Every passport stamp feels meaningful. Every takeoff looks like a fresh start. The airport feels like freedom. Even if I'm only here for a weekend trip, my imagination has bigger plans. Maybe freedom isn't arriving. Maybe it's knowing you could leave whenever you choose. The airport feels like freedom. The world feels wide open. The cities feel closer. The possibilities feel endless. And for a little while, anything seems possible. The airport feels like freedom. Before the flight, before the destination, before reality catches up with the dream. Not yet. Mentally, already airborne. Nobody knows me over there, and lately that sounds appealing. No expectations, no routines, no stories I've already told. Nobody knows me over there. I could be anybody I want, or maybe just myself, without all the usual context. It's a strange kind of freedom, walking through a place where nobody recognizes you. Nobody knows your job, your schedule, your habits, your history. You're just another person passing through, and somehow that feels exciting. No introductions required, no reputation to maintain. Nobody knows me over there, and lately that sounds appealing. No expectations, no routines, no stories I've already told. Nobody knows me over there. I could be anybody I want, or maybe just myself, without all the usual context. I imagine finding a little cafe near a street I can't pronounce correctly, ordering something unfamiliar, and sitting by a window watching a city continue without me for once. Not because I'm escaping, but because I'm curious about who I am outside my normal surroundings. The city doesn't know my name, and that's kind of the point. Nobody knows me over there. Every street feels anonymous, every conversation feels fresh, every day feels unwritten. Nobody knows me over there, and every possibility feels slightly larger, because nobody expects me to be anything specific. Sometimes the most relaxing thing isn't going somewhere beautiful, it's going somewhere where nobody needs anything from you. Nobody knows me over there. The thought keeps making me smile. A different skyline, a different language, a different version of ordinary. Nobody knows me over there. Not because I'm trying to disappear, but because sometimes it's nice to remember you can begin again anywhere. Current identity known, temporary dream anonymous. This isn't a vacation anymore. Somewhere along the way it changed. I started looking at hotels, now I'm browsing apartments. This isn't a vacation anymore. The fantasy has evolved. I was planning a weekend, now I'm planning a completely different life. At first it was simple, just a few days away. A little break, a change of scenery, some good food, a few photos, a nice story to tell. Then I found myself wondering what rent cost there, which felt like an important turning point. The trip was temporary, the imagination was not. This isn't a vacation anymore. Somewhere along the way it changed. I started looking at hotels, now I'm browsing apartments. This isn't a vacation anymore. The fantasy has evolved. I was planning a weekend, now I'm planning a completely different life. I've already picked a neighborhood based on almost no evidence. Found a cafe I definitely visit, and decided I'd become the kind of person who goes for morning walks near the waterfront every single day. Which is interesting, because I don't even do that now. The details keep multiplying, the realism keeps shrinking. This isn't a vacation anymore. Every search gets more ambitious, every map gets larger, every plan gets longer, and every
isn't a vacation anymore.
I'm not comparing flights, I'm comparing futures. It's amazing how quickly a place you've never visited can start feeling like the answer to everything. This isn't a vacation anymore. The fantasy is fully operational. The apartment has a balcony, the cafe knows my name, and somehow the weather is always perfect. This isn't a vacation anymore. It's a complete alternate timeline built entirely from daydreams and excellent travel photography. Original plan,
3 days, current plan.
we'll see. I wanna miss a flight on purpose, not because I forgot the time, not because I got distracted or stood in the wrong line.
I wanna miss a flight on purpose,
Because what if I stayed a little longer? What if I wasn't ready for this story to end? The trip was supposed to be short, a few days, a quick escape, a temporary adventure, the kind you tell stories about on the way home. But somewhere between the second sunset and the third morning coffee, the return date started feeling negotiable. The departure gate is ready, I'm less convinced.
I wanna miss a flight on purpose,
not because I forgot the time, not because I got distracted or stood in the wrong line.
I wanna miss a flight on purpose,
Because what if I stayed a little longer? What if I wasn't ready for this story to end? I've learned the side streets, found my favorite cafe, started recognizing faces at places I visit too often. The city feels familiar now in the best possible way, and suddenly going home feels harder than arriving ever did. The suitcase is packed, the heart is procrastinating.
I wanna miss a flight on purpose.
Every extra day sounds reasonable, every excuse sounds convincing, every hour feels valuable.
I wanna miss a flight on purpose,
Just once, to see what happens when I stop rushing back to normal life. Maybe the hardest part of traveling is discovering a place you don't want to leave. I wanna miss a flight on purpose. The city keeps making its case. The streets look beautiful, the evening feels perfect, and tomorrow feels unnecessary.
I wanna miss a flight on purpose,
Not forever, not dramatically, just long enough to pretend I live here now. Flight status on time, motivation to board declining. The return ticket feels optional. I know that's not how tickets work, but lately every extra day feels incredibly important. The return ticket feels optional, at least inside my imagination. The destination keeps saying stay, and honestly, I'm listening. When I booked this trip, The return date seemed reasonable, a practical decision, a responsible choice. Enough time to explore, enough time to relax, enough time to come home. That was before the city started feeling comfortably familiar. The schedule says leave, the heart says maybe not. The return ticket feels optional. I know that's not how tickets work, but lately every extra day feels incredibly important. The return ticket feels optional, at least inside my imagination. The destination keeps saying stay, and honestly, I'm listening. Now I've got favorite places, favorite streets, favorite views. The coffee shop remembers my order, or at least I like to believe it does. And suddenly the thought of leaving feels stranger than the thought of staying. The city keeps getting better, the departure keeps getting closer. The return ticket feels optional, every goodbye feels premature. Every sunset feels valuable, every walk home feels like a memory already. The return ticket feels optional, and every passing hour keeps making a stronger case for extending everything. Maybe the best trips are the ones that leave you wanting one more day. The return ticket feels optional, the fantasy is getting reckless. The apartment listings are tempting, the local cafes are winning, and reality is losing ground. The return ticket feels optional, not because I'm staying forever, but because part of me already wishes I'd booked a later flight. Return date approaching, enthusiasm not so much. I belong in a place I've never seen, at least that's what it feels like today. Some distant coastline, some mountain town, some city waiting on the horizon. I belong in a place I've never seen, and somehow that makes sense, even though I've got absolutely no evidence. It started with a photograph, one street, one cafe, one view from a hillside. Nothing extraordinary, just a moment captured by someone else. But the second I saw it, something in my brain decided, yes, that's where we're supposed to be. The logic is missing, the feeling is not. I belong in a place I've never seen, at least that's what it feels like today. Some distant coastline, some mountain town, some city waiting on the horizon. I belong in a place I've never seen, and somehow that makes sense, even though I've got absolutely no evidence. Now every photo feels strangely familiar, every street corner looks recognizable, like I've walked there before, in a dream or a movie or a life I forgot I imagined. It's ridiculous and completely convincing at the same time. The destination is unknown, the certainty is remarkable. just homesickness for somewhere you've never been. I belong in a place I've never seen. The feeling keeps returning, the roads look familiar, the skyline feels welcoming, and the distance makes it even stronger. I belong in a place I've never seen. Maybe I'm completely wrong, or maybe somewhere out there a city is waiting to prove me right. Current home here, imaginary home somewhere beyond the map. The ocean is winning the argument, and honestly, it's not even close. Every wave has a better point than my calendar does. The ocean is winning the argument. Every picture keeps proving it. Somewhere between the horizon and the sunlight on the water, I stopped defending my schedule. I wasn't looking for beaches, not specifically. I was just scrolling without a destination. Then one photo appeared, blue water, open sky, a tiny stretch of coastline. And suddenly, my entire week started feeling negotiable. The responsibility spoke first. The ocean spoke louder. The ocean is winning the argument, and honestly, it's not even close. Every wave has a better point than my calendar does. The ocean is winning the argument. Every picture keeps proving it. Somewhere between the horizon and the sunlight on the water, I stopped defending my schedule. The city has its advantages: convenience, routine, predictability. But the ocean has sunsets and sea breezes, and that thing it does, where every problem suddenly feels smaller than it did 5 minutes earlier, which feels unfair but effective. The logic is practical, the view is persuasive. The ocean is winning the argument. Every travel video confirms it. Every shoreline agrees. Every lighthouse supports the case. The ocean is winning the argument, and every time I see it, I start questioning why I spend so much time anywhere else. Maybe I don't need answers. Maybe I just need a place where questions can sit quietly for a while. The ocean is winning the argument. The verdict feels inevitable. The waves keep calling. The horizon keeps expanding, and my attention has already packed its bags. The ocean is winning the argument, not because life is bad here, but because somewhere beyond the shore looks exactly like what I need right now. Current location, land, preferred location, closer to the water. I'm one good sunset away from moving. That's how fragile the situation is. One perfect evening, one golden sky, and suddenly I'm checking apartment prices. I'm one good sunset away from moving. The decision-making process is alarming. A view this beautiful shouldn't have this much influence. over my future. It started with a photo taken by someone else. A hillside, a coastline, a city glowing in even light. Nothing complicated, nothing dramatic, just the kind of sunset that makes you wonder if you've been living in the wrong place all along. The sky made a suggestion, my imagination submitted paperwork. I'm one good sunset away from moving. That's how fragile the situation is. One perfect evening, one golden sky, and suddenly I'm checking apartment prices. I'm one good sunset away from moving. The decision-making process is alarming. A view this beautiful shouldn't have this much influence over my future. Now every travel destination has entered a competition. Every waterfront city, every mountain village, every balcony overlooking something scenic keeps making its case. And honestly, they're all performing remarkably well. Meanwhile, my hometown has been forced into an unfair comparison against professionally photographed sunsets. Reality brought facts, the sunset brought feelings. I'm one good sunset away from moving. Every evening feels dangerous, every horizon looks persuasive, every golden hour feels like recruitment. I am one good sunset away from moving, and every beautiful view keeps making promises it probably can't keep. It's amazing how quickly a sunset can convince you that changing your entire life is a reasonable weekend project. I'm one good sunset away from moving. The fantasy is fully active. The boxes are imaginary, the apartment is fictional, but the excitement feels completely real. I'm one good sunset away from moving, not because I'm unhappy here, but because somewhere out there the sky keeps looking absolutely incredible. Relocation plan pending. Sunset exposure too high. I check my bank account and the adventure paused briefly. The dream was crossing oceans, the budget was crossing its arms. I checked my bank account and suddenly the conversation changed. The flight still looked exciting, the numbers looked concerned. I had a whole plan developing, new cities, new sunsets, new train stations. A fresh chapter, a spontaneous escape. The kind of story people tell proudly. Then I opened my banking app and received additional information. The wanderlust was confident, the balance was honest. I checked my bank account and the adventure paused briefly. The dream was crossing oceans, the budget was crossing its arms. I checked my bank account and suddenly the conversation changed. The flight still looked exciting, the numbers looked concerned. The destinations remained beautiful, the beaches stayed beautiful, the mountains stayed beautiful, the hotel stayed beautiful. Unfortunately, they also stayed expensive. Every travel plan began transforming into a very educational lesson about financial priorities and time. amazing how quickly a dream trip becomes a destination I'll definitely visit someday.
I checked my bank account,
But the dream survived anyway. The flights were postponed, the plans were delayed. The curiosity remained unchanged.
I checked my bank account,
And maybe today's not the day, but somewhere out there the adventure is still waiting for better timing and a larger balance. Travel status delayed, wanderlust status fully operational. Maybe next month, it's what I keep telling myself. The trip isn't canceled, it's just waiting for better timing, better planning, and slightly better finances. Maybe next month, the dream remains active, just temporarily parked between reality and possibility. I didn't close the tabs, that feels important. The flights are still bookmarked, the hotels are still saved. The maps are still open somewhere in my browser. A future adventure is patiently waiting for me to stop saying, not right now. The destination stayed, the schedule moved. Maybe next month, that's what I keep telling myself. The trip isn't canceled, it's just waiting for better timing, better planning, and slightly better finances. Maybe next month, the dream remains active, just temporarily parks between reality and possibility. I've become surprisingly skilled at postponing adventures, not forever, just a little longer. Just until things settle down, just until work gets quieter, just until the budget improves, just until life becomes that imaginary version where everything aligns perfectly, which feels unlikely, but strangely comforting. The excuses keep changing, the destination remains. Maybe next month, every calendar page feels like another chance to finally press book. Maybe next month, the flight prices will cooperate, the stars will align, and my courage will beat my hesitation. Sometimes wanderlust isn't about leaving immediately. Sometimes it's about keeping a promise to yourself. Na-da-da. Maybe next month, the city will still be there, the ocean will still be there, the mountains will still be there, waiting patiently on the other side of ordinary days. Maybe next month, or maybe the month after that, but one way or another, this dream isn't finished yet. Departure date undecided, hope level unchanged. The fantasy was nice though, I'll give it that. For a few glorious hours I was basically living somewhere else. The fantasy was nice though, I had the whole thing figured out. A new city, a new routine, a brand new chapter. I really believed it, not completely, but enough to browse apartments, enough to compare neighborhoods, enough to imagine a favorite coffee shop and a morning walk I definitely take every day. In that alternate reality somewhere else. The fantasy was nice though. I had the whole thing figured out. A new city, a new routine, a brand new chapter. Then reality showed up, not dramatically, just quietly, with practical questions about budget, schedules, responsibilities, and other details that fantasies prefer not to discuss. Suddenly the dream started looking a little more complicated than before. The destination stayed beautiful, the logistics became visible. The fantasy was nice though, and honestly, that's worth something. The day felt bigger, the world felt wider, and possibility felt closer. The fantasy was nice though, even if it never happens exactly the way I imagined. Sometimes the point isn't getting there. Sometimes the point is remembering that there are still places you want to see. The fantasy was nice though. The maps are still bookmarked. The cities are still waiting. The curiosity is still alive, and the dream hasn't completely disappeared. The fantasy was nice though. Maybe that's enough for now. A reminder that somewhere beyond the familiar, adventure still exists. Trip status imaginary, memories of it surprisingly real.